I'm Paul Mannion from Nundoora Station. It's 175 kilometres north of Broken Hill. Property is 42,000 hectares and Lake Wallace is nearly 58,000 hectares.
We've got 3 sons that are at an age where they would like to get on places, and they've all got girlfriends, and it just sort of evolved from there really.
Yeah, we've got 2 little grandsons, one newborn, one 4.5-year-old, great little kid. Yeah, they're very keen to have a go too, I think.
Me and Dennis live on Lake Wallace. Paul and Michelle own the place and we've just moved on there to help manage it.
Oh, we run them together, help each other. Got my middle son up there and his partner, or fiancé I should say, and they run that pretty much. We help them and they help us.
They were going to manage a place, and we just sat down one day with them and said, rather than manage a place and work for someone else, what about we try and see if we can, go to the bank and put a bit of money up and see if we can buy a place. So that sort of started the ball rolling.
We also run a mustering contract team between the family. We muster over 3 million acres of goat property, and one time it was nearly 4 million acres, but since we bought Lake Wallace we've downscaled a little bit.
Dad's a big believer in change. I think one of the main changes is like the goat mustering side of things, like getting out there and doing off-farm work and a lot of different contracting, and has really opened up part of the business, and the gyros have just opened up a whole new avenue, like with the contract goat mustering.
We're doing a lot of contract goat mustering, which enabled us to keep the kids home and provide employment.
It's made this place a lot more viable and kept us all around, that we could all be employed here, but on sort of lowish wages here, but still getting a bonus out of the goats.
Myself and 2 of my sons fly, just take it in turns, and we have motorbikes. Michelle drives a Toyota with the panel trailer and all the spare dogs, and the gyros sort of put everyone where they need to be, and as the goats come together, the dogs do most of the work then.
We've got 50 in the yard, Nick. Which way do you want us to go now?
Yeah, just head north. Got good numbers, good bit of colour up here.
Yeah, no, stock work, what I'd like. Being out there with my dogs and, love it.
Everybody's really keen, and we can see it as a means to an end. We, if we work hard now and get going, we'll be able to get everybody where they want to go earlier, rather than have them, later on in life with their kids old enough to take on a property and they're still not on a property.
I think Paul and Michelle, they just love that all their sons are involved in the business, and just so enthusiastic and wanting to learn more. And what parents wouldn't love having their children at home?
We all have to work together to keep the properties running and also to do the contract goat mustering. So we sort of work on a time frame of, right, well, if we're contract goat mustering, we've really got to, when it comes to work at home, lamb tailing or cattle mustering, or it's all in, and you just get that done as quick as you can so that you can get back out and, do your other things.
Love stock work, love the challenge of goats. Just a wild animal, you break in, and it's not something that everybody can do. Just working with dogs and people and the family, like we go away camping in people's quarters, and it's just a family gathering really.
The Mannion family are just amazing. Like, they all get along. If they have their disagreements, it's all said at the table with everyone there, just so everyone puts their own opinion in and everyone's view is looked at and made sure that everyone, you know, is happy with the decision that we make at the end.
I'm the boss. If Michelle lets me.
Paul, Philip and Brett Anderson and Jacob, who's another young lad who works for us, they're usually on the bikes. Talia would be on a four-wheeler, Amy would be on a four-wheeler, and I tow the panel trailer. I've got a four-wheel drive ute, and set up yards wherever they want the yards set up, and I've got the fresh dogs and I've got water. They take 2 dogs per bike, and of course those dogs work pretty hard to get the goats under control, and then the boys come back on their bikes, swap dogs, get fresh dogs. I've always got water in the car, the other dogs have a bit of a break, have a drink, and then, you know, we sort of rotate and on it goes.
Everyone's sort of got their own little role, really. Yeah, and when it comes to servicing the bikes, I seem to do it, but yeah, Nick's more the mechanic.
Everybody's got their part to play, and it's not just Paul and I and our boys, it's also the girls.
It's been good, being able to work together as a family unit, along with the goat mustering. It's been great, yeah.
And they're so passionate about the livestock and the country and everything that I think, yeah, they wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
We're always trying to make the places more viable by putting in infrastructure.
We've made a lot of changes through the CMA help with projects, spreading water points and putting waters in the middle of paddocks and running pipelines and fencing off creek areas like land type, and also ponding. We've done a bit of ponding. Spreading of the waters, the ground cover has recovered extremely well.
And we've done some exclusion fencing because we've got a lot of creek systems on Nundoora, so riparian fencing just to preserve the creek country, try and eradicate weeds such as Bathurst and Nundoora burr. I think Paul and I will always want to work with sheep or cattle, or, yeah, it's just in our blood really, always has been.